Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be working on this image that I started on in a previous video. In a previous video we did a little touch-up work. We removed a blemish from this woman's face in the previous video. And now what I want to do is I want to show you how you can very quickly, very easily increase improve how vivid an image is, how much vibrance the image has. We're going to use one setting, and it's gonna be in the colors menu. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, though, I want to just let you know that I got this image from Pexels.com. There's a link in the description to attribute the original photographer. This is not my image. I didn't take it. It's just a stock photo from Pexels.com. So with that said, let's get into the adjustment. So if you come up here to colors and you click colors, come down here to brightness and contrast and click that, you get a dialog box. It has two sliders on it, and if you have your preview box checked, it's always good to have a preview of what you're doing so that you can see what the changes are going to do if you lock them in. So if you check preview and then just start using these sliders, you'll see that one of them adds light or removes the brightness, changes the brightness, and the other one, let's see, I want to set that back to 0. The other one improves or heightens the contrast between the darks and the lights. See, if we go down, everything gets washed out to gray. But if we go up, everything moves towards black. So these are two settings that you can fine-tune to increase the brightness and the contrast of an image, which contribute to its how vivid the image is. So if I just come down here and I click a few times on this plus button, see what's happening? If you look right here behind her head to the dark stuff in the background, look what's happening to it. It's gradually getting darker. Now, so is her hair. The highlights in her hair are becoming less and less visible, so you don't want to apply too much of this, and it doesn't take a whole lot to make a big difference. I'm going to go up to 5 on this, and then the brightness, if I go up with the brightness, it's going to counteract everything I just did with the contrast. Let me show you what I mean. Watch what happens if we turn off the preview. See how big of a difference that contrast makes by itself? But watch what happens if we take this up to 5, or let's say we go up to 10, and then we turn it off. It kind of takes away from everything we did with it still looks a little bit better and brighter, and you may prefer it that way. If you take this back down a little bit, you might get an even better. See how it's not as washed out, but it's still very bright. You can still see the highlights in her hair. But if you take the brightness down in the other direction, just a little bit, you don't have to go very much. Watch what happens. That's what it was, and that's what it is now with the effect. So you can kind of tinker with this and get the settings you want. Even the colors in the background that are blurred, those even get they're more vivid in the back. The whole image just looks more vivid with these settings. So to apply them, you just click OK, and then you'll see that there's an effect on that layer. It's a filter on that layer, and if you click this, you can turn it on and off using this button, the eye icon. It does the same thing as the preview in the dialog box. It turns it off and turns it back on. You can edit it. Let's say you want to fine-tune it some more after you've already set it. You can click this and then fine-tune it. I won't get into these blending options and the opacity and stuff like that. I want to keep this very simple and show you how much of a difference just a little bit of fine tuning can do, and it doesn't take a big old complicated bunch of settings. It's just a simple application of a couple of settings. In this case, the contrast and the brightness. But if you want to change what you've already done, you can go in here and change it and then click OK. Let's say you want to get rid of the effect altogether. You just click it and then come up here and click this, and it will remove that filter and it will destroy it. If you want to apply it permanently where it can't be changed, that's where you would merge it. That merges the effect on all the active layers shown, and this is the only active layer, so it would make this filter part of the image and you wouldn't be able to edit it anymore. So that is basically how you can add a little bit of color vibrance or vibrance. It's not really color vibrance, it's just vibrance, but that's how you can do it using GIMP on a photo. I hope that helps, and again, let's look at the difference here. Well, I don't want to turn off the, let's look at the difference. That's the original, and that's with the color and the contrast boosted a little bit. Very simple setting, but it gets a lot, it makes a big difference for how much effort it really takes. So that's using the brightness and contrast tool to increase the vibrance of an image using GIMP. I hope that helps, and thanks for watching.